called anti-aging basically. तो हम आपका reverse करेंगे, reversible disease basically.
That's amazing. That is something that I think everybody is searching for. How to reverse age in today's day and age. Very importantly, just आपने कहा assess करने के लिए parameters. We've got legit doctors who are your team who are going to be. Dr. Anish is also going to be a part of it. So congratulations, and I think a big round of applause to this gentleman over here who is also part of the team, Dr. Anish. I've also heard very interestingly before I open the Q&A for the press. बहुत important सवाल है. मैंने सुना है
hangover बहुत सारा hangover होता है. People go and party around और यंगस्टर्स काफ़ी होते हैं. then next day पे फिर उनका सर दर्द होता है, उनका दिमाग काम नहीं कर पा रहा है उनका. so for that we come here, we get them a hangover IV जहाँ पे हम उनका detox करते हैं. जो alcohol जो blood में चलता रहता है, which is creating a problem, we try to detox that, we try to remove that alcohol from the body and detox the.
You know, years back when I worked with Anna for the first time, 2018, sir, I had said this line when I was with you. On the weekends, I spend time with the bar and not at the bar. So I think I've stuck to that concept.
I can see that.
And I've stuck to that
That's
concept.
the first thing I told you. I never forget.
Yeah, I know. And we had this mic.
So far, this is the first of the Biohacker's clinics, right? So overall, what's the plan to extend it across India?
I think once we have a hold on everything that we have here, the idea is to probably we're still seeing how we need to take it forward. Take it forward. We definitely are going to. Whether it's going to be clinics all over or one epic biohacking center in the city, which will probably, we've already kind of identified the place. It's a 15,000-20,000 square feet place, and then the next step would be a destination, you know, where the dream is to have a biohacking center. Dream is to have a strip where, like a Vegas, it's not going to be about clubs and gambling joints, but it's going to be about areas of health. Where probably people on weekends say, you know, let's go and pick up everything that we need and have there, and also work on ourselves. So it's got to be a destination. It's a 5-year, 7-year plan, 5-year plan. But the biggest center very soon.
Good afternoon, Suniel sir.
It's about preventive wellness. We've been through one pandemic, and we want to make sure that if ever the next one hits, we're ahead of the curve. You know, we can cure our own bodies. We can cure ourselves mentally, physically, and otherwise. Even from a science perspective, we're ahead. And somewhere down the line, biohacking involves a lot of India also. So you see, it's about being happy. It's about you breathing right, you understanding your ailments and working on it. Whether it's through science or whether it's individually, some people can afford, some people can't. Whether it's nutrition that will cure it, or whether it's that mental space. What happens to the generation that comes next? For me, biohacking is also walking in the forest. You know, people talk about grounding and walking bare feet. Our Rishi Munis and our Gurus always did it. First it was called jump dirt, Indians, sit on the ground, but everybody is following it. So the West has always picked up everything, presented it differently, yoga, hot yoga. अरे गर्मी में ही योगा होती है इंडिया में, कहाँ बर्फ पड़ती है सब जगह. So that's why I've always argued, I've always fought, and I've always held our own, and I've always placed ourselves ahead of anybody else. So whether it's healing through food or healing through spices, this is what biohacking is all about. The minute you have an idea of your ailment, you start working on it. It could be here, it could be at home, it could be anywhere. So we're there, and because Lalit is married to this cause. Sorry, but because Lalit is married to this, there's a lot of focus, and Satvik is anyways. So he's God's child. It works brilliantly for me because there's a mindset that works, and for me the depression is not about अरे यार ये पागल है यार. No, it's about a chemical imbalance. It's about looking at somebody differently. If it's a drug addict, I would never say इसको जेल में डाल दो यार. मैं बोलूँगा work on him. हमारा बच्चा हो सकता है, आपका भाई हो सकता है. Are we going to just dump someone? Are we going to start working on that child? So biohacking also involves being a great human being. Also means being compassionate about someone next to you. Because that dopamine from him might flow into him and he might start feeling better. I watch cricket, I watch a sport, I watch children playing. I feel good about it. I get my childhood back. That is what it is all about. In perspective, ice and that dunk feels amazing. I mean, it's death when you begin, when you get into it, but the recovery is unbelievable. And you know, the thing is, for me, more than treatments, I've always followed this routine. There is this term now called biohacking, which is very good. Biologically, you understand yourself, and you know, and you're hacking all the ailments and working on it. So, like I said, this is a clinic that will, the science and you'll understand what is wrong with you. But the larger centers are centers where you can understand yourself better and heal yourself on your own. Like I said, I send you into a forest. If you ever go for a safari in the morning, when you're back from the safari, you're on a different high. What is that high? Has somebody injected anything into you? Nothing. It's just that you breathe better, you're thinking better. You know, there's mind fog that is there, doesn't exist anymore. It's like yoga and sport and the adrenaline that you get when you exercise. That's it. And yes, every treatment is something that I want to go into. There are certain issues that when I checked, there are some impurities in my chemicals in my own bloodstream, and I always believe that I've eaten right. It's not what I've eaten; it's where the produce has come from that probably is wrong, and we have no control over that. So it's just about understanding and improving and staying healthy.